So yeah, Fantasy Island wasn't that bad. Really wasn't that bad. This is a movie that's starring Maggie Q, Michael Pena, and Lucy Hale, and it's a reimagining of the TV show of the same title, Fantasy Island. But in this case, it is a new vision. Like I said, a reimagining where some people are invited to this island where they can live out one fantasy per guest and just anything that they would want. So they live out this fantasy. Everything starts to going good until it doesn't, and now they have to try to find a way to stop it and or get off the island. And just going by that premise, is a great twist to an old premise, and it was a very bold effort, and I really did appreciate it. I enjoyed Michael Pena in his role. Thought he was really creepy as he needed to be, and he is extremely good at it. He is really better than he was in A Wrinkle in Time. Even though there was little hints of that in that role, I appreciated it more in this role. And everyone else in their roles did great. Maggie Q was awesome. Lucy Hale, Portia Doubleday. And I even enjoyed Jimmy O. Yang and Ryan Hansen as the comic reliefs. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that they were extremely hilarious, but passable for this movie. Along with that, at times the humor felt a bit tilted off balance from the tone and what they were going for, and it didn't complement itself by doing so, but sometimes it did work. But like I said, I did like the tone and where they were going with it, and I do think still that it was a very bold choice in turning something so happy into something so horror-based and dark. The twists and turns that they had in this movie and the reviews of those twists and turns were pretty decent. As the movie goes along, it starts to unravel the mystery that is of the island, and honestly, for me, I really didn't feel disappointed. And it does have that teen horror feel to it, like other movies like The Turning and The Grudge of this year, and even like last year's movie Countdown. But as compared to the other horror films like that, it really was one of the better ones. So that's why it is a hit for me. And if you haven't seen it, go ahead, check it out. Rent it. If you really like it from that point on, you can buy it, or you can just flat out buy it. It is really worth checking out. And honestly, in my opinion, it has a 8% on Rotten Tomatoes. It does not deserve that. It's not a great film by any stretch of the imagination, but it is one of the better films I've seen this year as compared to all the other movies that came out this year. But one thing I can add, if you're a big fan of the original show, it may be 50-50 with you. You know, you may not like it, or you may really enjoy it for what it is, even though it is different from what the show gave us. That I don't know. But if you're not a fan of it, you probably may end up liking this. Like I said, I recommend it. Check it out and just see how you like it from that point on. Because I really enjoyed it, and I hope that you enjoy it as well.